Hello buddy, my name is Fireman and welcome to West Coast. Well, welcome to the West Coast. This is the map that has just been released. Well, released yesterday by Bullet Bill, I think it was. I've completely forgot. My mind always goes blank whenever I record a video. It might say. So yeah, it's a fairly big map. 90 fields on this map. So we are currently here, field 19. Now this is where you start. I don't know why. So the blue farm here is the arable. I'm pretty sure it is. So you've got field 14, 15 and 10. The store is over here. The shop, the buy point for vehicles. Cows are up here. And then I can't remember what the red ring is. Well, that is that. No, that's not. No, that's not. That's just a little spare farm. I couldn't remember if that one was the arable. It's not. It's not. This one here is pigs, sheep, and then chickens, and then there's the red one's a spare ring, and then there's one here as well. So yeah, we're going to be doing this, playing this instead of Wellbrook Farm, because Wellbrook has a few problems I want to fix, and you know, there and this is a nice map. I did say I wasn't going to play it for some reason, but you know, I've kind of changed my mind now. I did have a bit of a play on it yesterday when it did come out, and I did quite enjoy it. So we haven't cheated any money. This is what you get for selling all the start vehicles, so we're just going to buy mods because I like working with mods and not in-game stuff. So I think if we went for a new style T6, which should be 175 horse, I don't think that's a new style. I think that's an old style. Yeah, these are the new styles. I mean, we could get a low-end T7 that will go 210 horsepower. I'm not sure because I could just buy that other T7 over there for 270. We'll go for one of these. What tyres do we have? Wide tyres, no attacher, front hydraulics, bite. Now, this map does lag my PC a little bit. It's probably the only map I've actually found that will lag my PC a little bit on whatever graphics setting I'm on. I can't even remember. Red Rock, we'll buy that. We'll just buy a bit of arable kit to start with and then get all that out of the way. Harvesters. So, I'm thinking if we go for a small class Lexion, attach to standard, Lexion. See, this is £1,460 day maintenance. It's expensive. Whack a big engine in it. I'm going to just leave it on standard. We'll put 4 times large pipe on. We won't put any numbers on it. Now, because there's canola and barley down, you have to keep changing the headers with these combines. That's a 7 meter. We'll go for a 9 meter. So as you can see, you can have these ones or the spiked ones, which is the normal. So I think if we go and get all the canola out of the way, and then we'll put and then we'll come. I might buy 2 headers and just have 2 of each, so I don't have to keep changing them. We're not going to put a number on it. Laser plot, we'll put 2 on. Oh, yeah, that'll do. And then we just need a header trailer. So yeah, we're going to keep. Oh god, we've got no more money. That's why we're going to start by doing the arable stuff. I did have a bit of a play around yesterday with this thing. No, we don't really need a massive header. That could probably do it. So yeah, we've got $280. So this is the actual front. This is the shop here, so it's a very, very detailed shop. Bullet Bill's maps are always detailed and they are very nice. I will admit that I do like them. And then there's the train tracks. I like the way you set this out. It is an absolute. I can see what all the hype was about. I couldn't really see it when it was just looking at pictures of it, but now I can. You know, it is a nice map. It is a very well made map. Nice little compact village. Wow, that's loud. A very nice small little village. Seafront view, which is absolutely amazing. To say this is farm sim, it actually does look really well. I'm not too sure this woman's dressed for the beach, but you know, oh well, there was a sneeze then. I like the seagulls as well. It actually feels like you're there, so oh well. But that's the kind of the little seafront, so that's where the shop is in there. Just quickly run back across the road without dying. So we're gonna take the, as you can see, it's nearly 4 o'clock in game. I decided to speed up time to get the crops to grow. Why is there 2 of them? Did I buy 2 headers? Wait, is one... What? So where if I sell one, do both go? I wondered what happened there. I was like, why have we lost so much money? Maybe I just clicked buy before I actually went through it. I'll have to watch the video, but I have no idea what I was doing. But that does free us up for another tractor, which we won't buy just yet. Actually, I'm not sure. Should we get another one? Now, some of these smaller tractors we're going to use at the dairy farm. I will get more into that when we get up there. I know a lot of people say... Hang on. Let me just check my course play. Yeah, the mowing's still there. I played on this map previously, just using smaller kit. And I actually made a couple of course... Well, that courseplay course up there for mowing one of the fields, so we can just sort of get straight on with it. Actually, I think we'll just leave it at 1 tractor for now. So in the comment section, put what you'd like to see as our next... Oh, let me just turn my head tracker on. And I need to kind of need to move it a bit. Sorry about this, everyone. Oh, that feels too weird. Oh, I hate having to adjust stuff in game. Come on. Oh, I have a feeling it might fall off. There we go. So if we just square it up again. It now means all my stuff is to the other side. So we'll hook up to the... Well, we'll get the header trailer on first. And get this combine up there. I think I've got manual attach on, I can't remember. Can never remember. Yeah, I have. Actually, yeah, we'll leave that there. 2 seconds. Just get in the combine. Just gonna jump out of it so I can see what I'm gonna hit. Oh. So we need to go to a canola field first. Now, I think these things, yes, they do have the hitches. So what I could do is actually... That header trailer's a bit small, but... oh well. Actually, I think it's going to be better moving it with the tractor than it is with this. So let me go find... Let me go find the right field that we need to drive to first. So that's weird how the cars indicate round that corner. It's odd. So field 15 is a barley field that we own. Oh, there it is. Field 10. So how do we get to field 10? Right, so he's come up the road to this piece here and then come along here. Is it only 1 field that we own? No, field 14, so where's that? Field 14 is a barley field, so we only need to keep it for 1. What's it? And then we can get rid of it again. So this is the field that we need, right. So that is just up the side of the farm. Alright, if we lock this round, we may get it round. Let's go. Not even going to look for cars. Probably should do, because I'm telling you. Oh, hello, car. Ow. I hit a post. Right, okay, he's pipping at me, so we're just going to make him die. There we go, killed him. I will turn traffic back on when I get there. That's the one nice thing about this I'm liking now, is the fact that you can turn the traffic off as and when you need to. So like, you know, just then we got stuck, so you could just turn the traffic off. In like Fs17, I don't even think you could turn it off. In Fs13, I think you had to go onto the main menu to turn it off. Right, so this is the turning up here that we want. I'm pretty sure we do. So as you can see, quite tight little lanes. They do work. They are surprisingly nice. Sorry, I had to stand back up then on my chair. Well, let's just try, because I'm happy to keep my neck cramped all the time to sit in line with my PC. That's better. Right, so this is the turning here. So we'll line ourselves up. Whoa, wait there. Please don't open towards me. Which is what quite a few people do, is the wrong thing. I like the way they've got the sounds on. Right, so which way's the header on? That way. So we need to pull in and go down that side there. Which is going to be a little bit of a bugger. Right, keep that close, keep that close, keep that close. Now I was thinking about doing this with seasons, but then I realised, well, then I wouldn't be able to harvest or anything. Right, so let's just unattach this, because this is, of course, our only tractor, so just drive through the crops, sod it. Right, so let's power back. Now we are just going to sell the crop, just because I want to make sure that we've got a bit of money to play with, because we need to get cultivators and stuff like that. So we need to get some actual some stuff, like cultivators. So we need cultivator, then we need a plough, a cultivator, a seeder, another tractor, because we're going to need a bigger one, especially on these fields. I know I did, that courseplay course I recorded was with a grey and gold and a PZ mower, and that was for field 30. Up at the, oh, let's turn traffic back on. Turned it off, didn't I? And that was up at the cow yard, and it only took me about an hour to do. So yeah, I like running the smaller kit on the cows up there. It works well on this map. This map caters for both small, medium, and large. Well, all three, sorry, actually. Now I know you'd probably run the combine up there before this trailer, but the fact of the matter is I haven't got anyone to drive the combine, so I'm gonna have to drive it. Probably could get Courseplay to drive it, but I know Courseplay would mess it up, so we'll drive the tractor up there, then the combine. So look left, look right, look left, look right, and go. Sorry if that makes your head a bit, it makes my head a bit weird doing that, but you know, I don't want to get twatted by a car, because that's what normally bloody happens. Car on T6. Now this map is huge, like it's a fairly big map. There is a lot of, you know, a lot of little hidden passages to go up stuff. I found quite a few, and I love the way that it's set. So when you're driving up like little narrow lanes like this, what I would love is, I know you probably couldn't do it, if there was like a lane that ran not to just a farm, but you know, ran an actual little country lane like this, if you could just get the traffic to just go one way up it, but would always be coming at you, that would be quite cool. But I love the way these little lanes have got, you know, the grass verges, and the tractors only just fit down them. The combine will just go on the verge because it won't fit down there at all on the road. Right, we'll pull this one to the here, wrap it round there. Oh, did I catch? Oh, I caught the fence. I thought I was going to be so good and not catch it, but I tucked it in too hard there. Right, you wait there. So, as you can see, there's some of these, well, I know you said chicken feeders, but I'm assuming because this is in the woods, it may be pheasant, like, just to add that bit of detail. So this field has a footpath running right through it there. So I'm going to harvest it as one, but when it comes to reseeding it, we have to seed that piece and this piece, just the way it is. I'm not going to plough over it because that's just dumb. So the kit that we're going to have for ploughing, I've got a Ransom's push plough, and we're going to be running that with how many furrows is it? 1, 2, it's only 3. And I'm not going to, I'll probably run it with something a bit like that. I don't know why, I just probably will. Right, let's fire up the Lexion. Sorry, I just took a drink. It's been ages since I've actually properly sat down and just recorded a few videos. This is episode 1. I'm probably going to do to like episode 5. And then... Hello, that's why you look. I was like, I'm going to risk it and just drive. Oh dear. The boss would not be happy. So if we look, this class Lexion only really does just fit on the road. But as you can see, that blue car there, you see how he's indicating around that corner? Maybe it's the way you have to set it. Maybe you have to set it like, and the AI thinks it's an actual turn. Oh, I didn't realise. Please fit under the bridge. Yeah, it's a good gill. So he probably won't go much bigger than this in the combines. This is a good combine anyway. It's a nice, very detailed. You can see by the cab. Very detailed cab. Just taking it off-roading there on the grass verge. So yeah, sorry if these first videos are a little bit boring. We will, because we've got quite a bit of money, I'm probably going to branch out and get the arable kit sorted first, and then we'll sort the cow stuff out. But I want to kind of sort a bit of cow stuff out whilst we have the money, so we can have the two running. We will probably do everything in this map. I know I say that a lot, but I'm actually really enjoying playing this. I put about 5 hours on one save yesterday, and that was just casually playing. I didn't come off it, and that was using the older kit. Now, I can see this is going to be a massive pain in the arse, so let's unfold the combine before we even get in the field. So let me just check that everything's up. Yeah. I like putting the header on, not in cab. I like putting it on this way because I have to get out to put the PTO on, so it's easier. There we go. Let's just lift it. We want to kind of style up here, don't we? Sorry if you heard that cough. I've still got a bit of a croaky throat, as you could probably hear in my voice, which is, for some reason, my voice always sounds the same whenever I record anything. Yeah. Oh, turn it on. Turn it on. Everything kicks into gear. Let's go. Dee 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 dee. So this car, I know we could have probably gone for a bigger header, but the reason I didn't go for a bigger header is sometimes on maps they have massive fields, but the roads are so tight. Having like a 12-foot header, or you know, a 14-foot header, you just get stuck in the hedge all the time, and it's a proper pain in the arse. Now everything seems to be running okay. Can see that the cutting bars and everything are doing alright. I don't think this one will harvest wheat. Harvest another crop with still having the cutter bars on the edge. I don't think it will. I think the game's pretty... I think whoever did the pack was pretty good when they did it. Now hopefully that hasn't gone on the path. We'll just jump out a sec. I want to make sure that hasn't wrecked the path. No, okay. See, there's 2, 5, 6. I'm not going to get them all. But I like the way there's a path here. I've never really been in a field before, you know, actually working in it when a footpath's been through it. So I'm not too sure what you'd have to do with it. I think you can't obstruct it. You can't just plough it up. But if you do have a path running through the middle of your field, please tell me what you have to do. I'm interested because I don't know. I've never had to be in a field with a footpath before harvesting. You know, because I never really did harvesting. So yeah. Righty ho. So let's harvest. I keep saying let's harvest. We are harvesting. So, someone was telling me that this map is kind of like a border between 2 areas. So that's what that dotted line is down the middle of the PDA. If we open the PDA, that dotted line right down the middle. I'm not sure what the 2 areas are because I honestly don't know. So they could be. There is a welcome to Wales sign just up as you go, just before the turning for the cows. So I think it's between England and Wales. I am not sure. So it might be, but I'm sure someone already knows what it is. So if they could drop a comment saying what it is, that would be more than appreciated. So yeah, it's a big field, this. God, I keep coughing a lot. Sorry, it's weird because I turn my head to cough, but of course the track app like lift my head up to cough, and you're looking at the roof for some reason. Whereas when you're running the mouse, you just let go of the mouse, turn your head in real life, and you know nothing turns. But now we aren't going to get too much money off this, but so it's only 3 fields. I'm not sure how much the land actually costs, but it could be, you know, it might be a bit of an expensive map to try and grow on. That's why I wanted to kind of start with the arable, because, you know, 3 fields of soybean and then, you know, barley and stuff. I'm going to mix the crops up. We are going to keep mixing and matching the crops. We're not going to just do 3 fields of the complete same. We might do that for 1 or 2 harvests. If we get a we will. But yeah, I think we're gonna definitely set up the arable yard first to get it all done. Now this is going to take a bit longer. Alright, we could have probably got the biggest header and finished this field in about 3 passes, but I don't mind taking a bit of time with the combine. I am going to be doing little jump cuts now and then, so if it does skip and like we're halfway through the field, it's because I've just not I either haven't said anything for the wrong button, sorry. I either haven't said anything for the entire time I got to the halfway point or whatever, but it's a really gorgeous map, to be honest with you. It's quite a lovely. I like the. I don't know if that's a default sky, because I know Cold Park Farm had a different one in it, but I can't remember what it was. So right. I think what we'll do is we'll take this pass here And when we're on the little piece just on the other side of the path, we'll cut that side. We'll completely just cut it all down, like harvest it, and then we'll come back to do the main bit. So we'll do it in 2 sections, so we're not just constantly just going over it. I think that would just make it. I think that just makes it that bit easier. I mean, this combine has an insane tank on it, so it's realistic. It's what it is, I think, in real life. To, you know, you'd have to do all the calculations and whatever. Because I don't know what farm sim actually works in for litres and stuff, because I know it's never, I don't think it is litres what it works in, but just keep an eye on the headers. I mean, to be honest, I'm not too keen on all this kit on the side here with this screen and this other screen to see that end header, but the other end of the header, but it's the way it is, isn't it? You can't just get what you want all the time, so. Right, so it's quicker to turn the header off because you have to have the combine selected. And that's what I still have. But I should probably just press V next time. So we'll probably just keep an eye on this one. In real life, you'd probably just check for it not clogging up. Really, you just keep scanning up and down. I don't know, I've never done harvesting properly in real life. I've never actually been in a combine. So, you know, looking, this is just how I think you would probably do it. You know, how I think is probably never right, but, you know, you'd obviously check the end that you're cutting with. So that far end over there, you check you're still in line. Probably check how straight you are, and, you know, just keep looking if anything's clogging up or breaking. But like I said, never harvested in real life before, probably never will get the chance, but I do like to try and make the videos as close to how someone would go out and do it as I can to with what I know. So I know sometimes that may not feel like it when we're bombing around in like 35s lifting about 20 bales and stuff, but you've got to sometimes take this game realistically and a piss about, so. Right, so I can see the video length is getting a bit long, so I'll finish, I'll probably just cut here and then we'll meet back when the field is done. So, see you in a bit. Right, so I wanted to just chuck this in. This is the first unloading of the combine of our new crop for 2K17. I just thought of that right now. So there's still a bit to go on the main chunk, but I did all that piece and I've done all this. This is actually going to be the thumbnail for the video, and I've missed it because its crop's gone. But so yeah, I will be back when it is all done and dusted and all gone. Oh, I never noticed that. Is that just a reflection, or where is the trailer? Oh, the trailer's slowly getting dirty. So yeah, I called this a T6, it's a T7. I've just thought of that. So, we shall be back when it is all down. So, right, field finished. Didn't take very long since the last update that we gave. So we've got field 15, which is that one there, and field 14, I think it is, which is that one just over there. I may do one of them off screen, just in between whilst this video is being rendered and stuff, just off screen, and then we'll come back and do another one, or I might leave them both and we'll just sort some kit out, because I do want to bulk record like 5 or 6 episodes of this. So I'm not sure, but I don't want to do 3 episodes of harvesting because that's boring. It's boring for some people. It's not boring for me. I do enjoy it. We'll check what the prices are, because if they're crap we won't sell it. If they're good we will. So we are looking at, so the biogas only accepts silage. The biogas oh, that's a BGA. Biogas. Hang on, there's quite a few places here. Hey, that's a good price. That's the best price, that is. So where's that? Where's the biogas heating? It doesn't say. So let's have a little run. Now this is already a 50-minute video, but I'm not bothered because a lot of it needs cutting out. So the biogas plant, as I know it, is here. So I'm assuming this is the sell point. Right, ha. Well, there's two. Right, so what's this? Ah. Ooh, this is confusing. I am stumped to with which one's which. So oh, I see. Right, I was being a dumbass. This one is, I'm assuming, for the BGA because it has the pit underneath, and I'm assuming this is the biogas. This is so the BGA is the one with the red one, and this is the biogas one here. So right, let's get the T6. T7, I will get it right one day. Come on. So we may not need to buy another tractor just yet because this one is 200 and something horsepower, which is fine for now. It's good enough. For only running a few cultivators and stuff, it's completely fine. So it is 4:15 in game. I have managed to fix my tracker hard because I was having to crick my neck and it was hurting. So I've managed to fix it. It was too far down my headphones because it slid. Because I haven't. Whoa. Okay, don't slow down then, tractor. I was pressing the brakes and nothing was happening. Oh, look at that. This Red Rock trailer is on 99%. It's 1% away from being full, and I need to learn how to drive. So yeah. Hopefully you like the new way of it being recorded, where we just sort of snip back when something interesting is happening. Please let me know in the comments. So, you know, if you like the older way where I just record and you get to see everything from end to end without being edited, or if you like the way where I do it a piece of it, come back, have a chat, and you know, do a bit more. Also, leave in the comments down below if you would like to see. I know this sounds a bit weird, but I've seen a few channels that are doing merchandise, so like t-shirts and cups and shit. You know, I was thinking maybe we could jump on the bandwagon with a few smaller things, you know, to start with and see how it goes. But I'd like to run it past everyone to see whether anyone would actually be interested. And I've still got loads to sort out with it yet, but I just thought I'll throw the idea out there for this video and we'll see what they come back with. So please leave in the description. Now I'm going to go test this sell point over here first to make sure this one doesn't accept this, because if it does, I'll be even more fucking confused. But I'm pretty sure this one is just silage. Now it should scream up at me that this crop is not for sale. Okay, no it doesn't, it just gives me the option. So if we press Control I. Yeah, canola is not accepted here. Yep, right, I've got it right. So that's just the BGA. So this is the right one. I was pressing Control I. You don't want to press Control I because it will just tip it on the floor. You just want to press I. So we've got 311,000. So it gave us 28 grand. 28 grand from one harvest. That is pretty good. So yeah, I am going to do one field off screen. I might do the bigger of the two barley fields just off camera. Just for, you know, just so we don't have to watch it. Come on, little car, move, man. I think we'll take the bit of a long way around. Wow, are you kidding me? This car is going slower than the tractor. Right, we're going to go for the overtake now, boys. You wouldn't see that every day. And then we're just going to cut him up. Don't just stop, cars. You need to keep going. I think because that corner is quite sharp, the AI detection box that detects you actually causes them to stop because they think they're going to hit something. But That never normally stops them. Normally they will just ram into you willy-nilly. Because, you know, AI. So this is field 15. No, that's not the field I want, is it? No, it's not. It's field 16. Get it right. So the field we want is field 14, because I said I was going to do the bigger of the two. So I've got to learn how to get there first. But what I might do is save the game, come off, because I want to set my indicators to my steering wheel paddle shifts here, because then it would just make that a bit more realism. It just gives it that little. It's just little things like that that you set, just make the game that bit better. You know, it feels a bit better as well using them, because I do drive tractors in real life, and you do tend to start using them a bit more. Right. So anyway, we're going to pull up here, and we'll end the episode here. Just this is episode 1 anyway, so we're going to get that out. Wait. Oh no. But so yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Please leave all comments and everything down below what we should do. What's the next tractor we should buy? You know, what was the other thing I asked to do? You know, just if I've asked anything in the video. I'm really ruining this intro. I'm going to do that again. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Please leave all comments down below about the merchandise, what tractor we should have, and if anyone harvests with a footpath in the middle of the field, how do they go about it? So but please check me out on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, join our Discord, add me on Discord if you really want to. Check out the FSC that we started, which is the Farm Sim community, which we are started, which is me, Mac, Tom, Joe, and all them lot that play the multiplayers. We've done them, and yeah, happy farming and goodbye.